Here's a great recipe idea. How about pork chops with a pineapple rum relish? That's what we're going to do today. It's a simple dish to do, and it's a one-pan pickup. So to start, we have some boneless pork chop here. You could use bone-in pork chop if you like. There's going to be a lot more fat on that. Some people don't like the fat. It adds a lot of flavor, but the choice is yours. So we get our pan nice and hot, and you could do this actually on the grill if you wanted to too, and grill the pork chop. But for today, we're going to get our hot pan. We're going to start our pork chop, and then it's on to the other ingredients. Now, when I talked about this pineapple and rum relish, what I was thinking was something a little sweet and a little savory. So, for the ingredients today, I'm going to start with some nice white onion. If you have red onion, Vidalia onion, whatever you like, but onion would be a great component to start the dish. A fine dice or a small dice would be kind of good because you want bites of this throughout the whole dish. So we're going to start with our onion. Then for the sweet, I love pineapple, and pineapple goes really great with onion. It goes great with pork chops. So we've got the same thing. We've got some diced pineapple. It's all been trimmed, and we're going to start probably about 2 parts or 2.5 parts pineapple to our 1 part of onion. Next, we want to talk about, so we've got a little base note there. We've got some sweetness. Now we want to talk about a little spice. So for that, I'm using pepperoncini, a classic kind of Italian pepper. Comes in a little vinegar brine, and they're not too spicy, but that vinegar brine gives them a lot of flavor. So we've diced, or rather sliced those up kind of fine, and left the seeds in there, and we're going to add those as well. So there's our little bit of spice. For some freshness, we've got some fresh thyme. If you have dried thyme at home, it's going to be about half as much dried thyme. But if you got fresh thyme in the market, it's a great opportunity to use it here in a dish like this. It's going to add some freshness and really just make the flavors pop in our dish. So we've got some thyme. And last but not least, a spice that I think is underutilized but has a lot of flavor is ground allspice, which kind of has like this really, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of lemony flavor to it. It's just really great, and it's going to go well with all the other ingredients we have here. So to bring this all together, I'm using today a little white balsamic vinegar. You can use red balsamic, but I don't want to change the color of this. I don't want it to make it like a red or a purple dish. I want to keep all these colors here, these simple yellows and greens. Some vinegar. We're going to add a little bit of our salt to this and a little bit of fresh pepper. Now, our pork chop's probably going to take about 3 or 4 minutes on either side. And what we did was we sear one side, and then we come on in and we flip it over to the other side. And we're going to let it go for a couple minutes there. Now, while we flip this over, we're going to let this cook through. We're going to add all our ingredients here. So this whole thing's going to cook for about another 4 minutes on this side. At that point, what we have is what we have right here. Everything just kind of cooked down. The pork chop is cooked through, and now all those ingredients are softened up, and we've extracted a lot of flavor. To finish this, we're going to take off the flame, and we're going to add some dark rum in here. So we got a little of that vinegar, we got some dark rum. I'm going to raise my flame and get some of that to burn off. I'm using a high-sided pan so you don't get a big flame. See, the high-sided pan keeps the flame away from our ingredients. So we're going to let that cook for a few minutes. To finish the dish, we take our plate, we start with our finished pork chop. Now, the kitchen smells awesome already. I'm telling you, the rum and the pineapple. If you like pina coladas, this is the type of dish for you. We let all those things cook off. If you want to, you can add just a touch of butter on the finish. That would smooth out our dish. But I think to finish this, all I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit of our rum-infused ingredients here, a little bit of our pineapple with the onion. We've got a little spice of that pepperoncini, which again has a lot of flavor with that vinegar brine, right over on top of our pork chop. We've got this great sauce in the bottom here. We can add a little butter and spoon that right over if you wanted a little more of that rum flavor. Bottom line is you can now chill this. It's a great accompaniment for a lot of things. Think about hot dogs. It goes great with hot dogs, a side to hamburgers. You get the idea. Hope you like this one. Check out, stay right here, Carmine's TV. A lot more dishes, a lot more recipes. Hope you enjoy this one.